From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy's breaking down the spiciest hot topics. And Magic Son and Rich Kids of Beverly Hills star E.J. Johnson stops by. We're talking his recent weight loss and breaking down the fashion highlights from the Met Ball. Plus, we're in the kitchen with Ingrid Hoffman, making delicioso Cinco de Mayo recipes perfect for your party. Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah. Terrific. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Say hello to my co-host. I'm full of the juice. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get to those juicy hot topics. Thank you very much, thank you. We've got a lot to accomplish, though. Everybody, settle down, we've got a lot to get to. All right, so last night was the world's biggest fashion event, the Met Gala. And what I think we all love about the Met Gala is to see how the celebrities are going to stick with the theme of the night. You know, it is a costume ball. Not in the way, like, you dress like Wonder Woman, but in the way that, like last night, the theme was China through the looking glass. So I thought Rihanna stole the show. I mean, the hair, the flip out, the color of the hair, the headpiece, the simple makeup, that long train. She needed 4 trainers to hold the train. Fantastic. They had to clear the red carpet. She made quite the statement. And then when she went inside, she didn't walk around the party like that. Don't you love a train? They're very hard to walk in. Like, I don't wear trains out of the house, but ask anybody who's come to visit, and even some of the staffers around here. You know, I have a leopard moo-moo, and it's got a long train. Trains make my mouth water. I will have clothes altered just so that they have trains so I can walk. Yeah, in the house, my robes. My son's over it. He's used to it, and so are his friends, but always a train, darling. Anyway, so look. So look, then she went inside and she left this beautiful ensemble, and she performed, and she actually stole the show and rocked the night. And I just think that she's probably the most covered up person on the red carpet. Well, maybe that angle, not so much. But it really is a beautiful outfit, and she did steal the show, and her yellow beautifulness went viral, and the internet made it look like a pizza. Look at this. It's good, right? It's good, right? The interesting thing is that a lot of times when you do red carpet, a lot of people think less clothes means, you know, more attention, when in actuality, she probably had the most material in the entire building, and to me, she won. Did she win? Yes, yes. Now, Beyonce chose the naked, more dramatic role. There she is. I think that looks terrific. I love the hair. I love a high ponytail. Jay-Z and Beyonce were an hour and 20 minutes late after the red carpet ended. So clearly they did that so that they can be the only ones on the red carpet, and all attention would be on them, and of course so that Beyonce could avoid Rihanna. I mean, we read stuff, and there's stuff that I believe. But anyway, her body is sick. And I was one of the only people in our Hot Topics morning meeting that liked her hair. I don't understand what is wrong with an up ponytail. A girl with a high ponytail isn't out to hurt anybody. Anyway, she looks beautiful. And then Kim did the naked thing also, but that's not unusual. So there she is, beautiful, but in my opinion, Beyonce's nudity wins over this dress. And just an observation for you, this looks like Beyonce's dress from back in 2012 at the Met Gala. Look, okay? I'm just saying, you know, Kim is probably still salty because Beyonce doesn't want to be her friend. But I must say, Kim, I'm embarrassed for you here only because, yes, it's a beautiful dress and you look third most beautiful on the red carpet because Rihanna looks first and then Beyonce looks second. But I would fire my stylist if I were Kim. I'll tell you why. And I would also fire my husband who thinks he's a stylist. Because I'm just saying, you know, I'm not all hung up on wearing the same dress as somebody else because clearly if you have a different body, then you're stretching it out different than the next person. But, you know, these egomaniacal people at this Met Ball don't want to wear something similar to another person, not at this year's ball or a ball 2 years ago. So this right here is, to me, a stylist faux pas. My opinion. And so that stylist should be fired. And also, Kanye, we all read, and I don't know whether it's true, but I believe it in my head, that before Kim and North leave the house with you, you give them the once-over. And, you know, go change that. That's not good. You know, change your shoes or something like that. Anyway, so that's for you, Kim. And Jennifer Lopez looked very pretty also. She wore a very sheer Versace dress, and she looked pretty. So, you know, yep. Very sheer. Butt out. She does it like no other. Jennifer, it's all gone you. And Casper, and your kids, and Mark, and your housekeeper. So I have very vivid dreams. By the way, I talk in my sleep. Yeah, no, you can imagine. So I'm talking in my sleep. Jennifer, I for some reason was teleported out to your house in Long Island, and you and Casper and the kids were there, and you and I sat on the couch with our, you know, legs crossed and no shoes because the floors were black wood, and we made your housekeeper made us lychee martinis, and then she disappeared. It wasn't like a whole look, and I tried to wake up from this dream. But I couldn't. And when I finally did wake up, you know, like 2 a.m. to get a little water, go to the bathroom, and go back to sleep, I was right back at your house again. Like I couldn't shake it. And Casper loves her, everybody. I am telling you, I was at the house. Look, Casper loves her, and she loves him. And he was throwing Emmy and Max in the air. And then next thing you know, Mark Anthony showed up with a pack of cigarettes. Well, he smokes. And so he went out on the veranda and was smoking his cigarettes and stuff. And next thing you know, Mark is gone. But Casper and Mark got along really well. But anyway, so Mark is gone. And we're all watching Judge Judy in a very well-appointed living room, like overstuffed couches and the black floor again, beautiful throw rugs. Everything was beautiful, but like really homey in Jennifer's house. And so we're drinking our lychee martinis. Next thing you know, the housekeeper comes over with trays of food. Trays, like TV, like trays, like back in the 50s. Trays of food, you know, the trays with 4 legs. And look, it was salmon and mixed vegetables. It was that peas and carrots mixture. And some of those, you know, Asian noodles that are, they're white and they're crunchy. And I could not get over what good eaters Max and Emmy were, because most kids at that age aren't good eaters. They used a knife and a fork and they squeezed lemon. But I say all that to say, Jennifer, when I woke up this morning to come to the studio to do this show right here, I woke up to still being in your house. You occupied my entire sleep, and I'm telling you, it's crazy. But I say all that to say, Wendy watchers, I'm telling you, from what I observed in the house, they will be getting married. Yes. Sometimes my dreams do come true. They will be getting married. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Casper. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Guadalupe. Okay, so today is Chris Brown's 26th birthday. And at this particular point, he's got no reason to celebrate because he's back in legal trouble. Okay, he's been named a suspect in a violent brawl on a basketball court at 3:29 in the morning in Vegas in his hotel room. Oh, yes, no, the place is fabulous. Show the room. The room is $25,000 a night. Look. Okay. There were about, now, you know, he's doing his residency, which means he's not paying for the room, but this is what he gets treated to every single night while he's residing. He had about 150 people in his room at 3:29 in the morning. Now, in my mind, first of all, no good happens after midnight. But for real, nobody is sober at 3:29 in the morning. So I'm thinking, and Chris Brown is still an easy mark. You know, like, there were some people in there, the people that he knew, but then there were some people in there that he allegedly didn't know. And the person who was punched in the face, allegedly by Chris, after being foul-mouthed on the basketball court, allegedly, was one of the strangers in the house? Allegedly was one of the strangers in the house. Well, you can imagine he's an easy mark. You know, you can imagine guys say, look, I just spent all my money on the one-armed bandit. But Chris is in this hotel. Let's go re-up. He's easy. Let's go to his room. So there were all these people. The next thing you know, strangers are coming in. Anyway, Chris, so what are we going to do about this? Because my thing is, and I was explaining to, you know, staff this morning, first of all, Chris's reps are denying these allegations. But even if they deny them, just the idea that it's 3:29 in the morning in Chris Brown's suite in Vegas, even if it's not true, isn't there a reason to say, okay? Now, my thought is this, okay? Chris's mom, on account of the unfortunate situations that have gone on in her life regarding abuse and letting her son see this and whatnot, I know she loves him, but she doesn't necessarily have credibility to advise him because she's trying to get her own life together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Chris's manager is nothing more than a hired hand who gets a percentage of what Chris makes. He's not somebody who is his father or, you know, his cousin or something like that. It's his manager. In other words, a hired hand. His lawyer, Mark Geragos, why would Mark Geragos tell Chris to simmer down? Mark Geragos probably bought an island off Greece with the money that he's making from Chris. So, when you ask in your mind, because I can read your mind through the TV, I told you, when you ask in your mind what is going to make Chris Brown stop on this, his 26th birthday, and I say only Chris can make Chris stop, because Chris is now under the influence of wanting to be the cool guy in the room. So when his friends come around and he's too less than smart to understand you've got to change your friendship circle, being cool is not good. Being cool is going to get you put behind bars again. And even Kanye learned how to dial back. But here's the difference. Kanye did not have a problem with other people, you know, beating up girls, you know, swinging at guys. Kanye's problem is paparazzi and Hot Topics and the media. You know, that's, you know, and Kanye is very rarely seen with anybody except for Ricardo Tucci or Kim. Think about it. You don't see Kanye with an entourage full of people trying to be cool. So, and we remember how it was being 26 years old. Now imagine, combine that with, you know, $100 million. And there are many people here who would still struggle to be cool around their friends. And unfortunately, cool is not good. And Chris is a father now, and I know what you're saying. Well, why hasn't that changed him? Listen, people just pop these kids out left and right these days. Just like marriage, being a parent doesn't seem to mean a lot to many people anymore. Sorry, that's my thought. That's it. mean, people like me and you, we love being parents, but we all know parents who only have their kids because, oops, and then they treat them, anyway. Sofia Vergara went on Howard Stern and talked about the frozen embryo drama. I'll tell you, all right, remember, her ex, Nick, is suing her for the right to keep the embryos still frozen in the freezer. Remember, 2 little girls with pigtails and a jump rope. We know the sex of the girls. Nick and Sofia, they froze these girls 6 months before they broke up. They were together for 4 years, a 4-year relationship, and they were engaged. They were engaged, right? They got to the engagement. Yes, they were engaged. So Nick wants to bring the embryos to term. Sofia's moved on to Joe Manganiello and thinks, why would you want to do that? And I believe in pro-choice. Let me be very, very clear. But I also believe that Nick has got a point here. Especially, like, they're not just little nondescript lima beans. They're girls. Anyway, so listen to what Sofia told Howard. Go ahead.
Kid needs a parents. You know, I wouldn't imagine anyone saying that it's sane to bring to the world, you know, kids that are already set up everything wrong for them.
Right,
you know, it would be so selfish. Fortunately and unfortunately, there is law. You signed papers, legal papers, and if it was so serious for him, this issue, which I totally respect if it's serious for someone, then you should have taken it more serious at the time, like I did. And suddenly now you want to change your mind?
Okay. Here's my opinion. My opinion is she shouldn't have talked. It turns out later on that day, because we followed her on Twitter, right? She tweeted out to Howard, you got me in a lot of trouble for talking. So she shouldn't have talked, number one. Number two, you both should have taken it more seriously and signed the one paper that was missing in this entire operation. And that is, like, they signed in the event of one of them dying. You know what will happen to the embryos. In the event of this, in the event of that. The one thing that they did not have drawn up by their legal team was the paper saying, in the event of breaking up, the girls can take a swim in the ocean. Or down the drain. Or in the toilet, or something. Or whatever. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do with them? Sofia thinks that the judge is going to be on her side. I got to tell you something. If I were, I'm on neither side, you know, on account of, you know, I like her accent and I like Modern Family. And I'm on his side because I get that he thinks that life starts at conception. Yes. Many of us don't necessarily believe that. Many of us are pro-choice. But seeing both sides of this, I wouldn't even want to be the judge. I would give this case to one of my judge friends. Like, here, you judge. I can't judge. I can't. Guess what I have? The Kim K selfie book. It hits stores today. Ta-da! 445 glorious pages. I can't open it because some of them she's butt naked. That would be the gray area right here. Show this, Rambo. This area right here. This is where she's naked. And, oh, I can't open it up? What? Okay, here are a few selfies, right behind, So there are some words that she's written, you know, yeah. I must say that this, to me, is a perfect-sized book. Because I have all the coffee table books I can possibly handle, I don't know about you, and they aren't Kim K selfie books. But what I will say is that there were people on our staff here that were disappointed that it's not like this big giant book. I said, no, this is perfect. Look, it's like as thick as a phone book. It's only $20, and she's in New York tonight signing it. It's a good. Are you going to get the book? Clap. Okay, look. Look, that's why it's $20 for a Kardashian. He says, that's the great thing about having a talk show. I didn't buy it myself. It's part of demonstration. Wait, let me just take one more poll. Clap if you're going to get this book. Okay. Clap if you're going to stay in your seats for the rest of the show. We've got more fabulous show for you, everybody. Celebrity chef Ingrid Hoffman is here. She's going to show us how to make some delicious recipes for today, Cinco de Mayo. Plus, another Wendy watcher today is going to have a chance to win $5,000, well, up to $5,000 when we play Spring Cha-Ching. But up next, from #Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, the fabulous E.J. Johnson is here. Don't go far. On an all-new Wendy, it's his first time on the couch, Alan Thicke. From his new reality show to his son Robin, we're clearing up all the blurred lines. And there's still time to enter our Spring Cha-Ching giveaway. Turn a Mayday into a payday.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
Our first guest is the son of legendary basketball great Magic Johnson. He's also the breakout star of #Rich Kids of Beverly Hills on E! Take a look.
So are you excited for Fashion Week?
Yeah, I'm taking over the Instagram for the New York Post for the Fashion Week, so like I'm excited for that.
That is so, congratulations. That is awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah, so I bumped into Taylor, who's working at Fashion Week just like I am, and she's the daughter of David Hasselhoff. We used to be friends when we were younger, but we lost touch. There are definitely a small circle of celebrity children that, you know, are very close-knit.
Please welcome back to our show the fabulous E.J. Johnson.
Good one.
So funny.
You have the cute one.
Look, shoe cam first.
Okay, yeah, how does this work?
Feet on the floor.
Oh, here.
There you go.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. E.J.
Hey.
You are fully beat.
Yeah.
I love it.
Only for you.
I love it. E.J., you look fantastic. How much have we lost?
I really haven't gone weight in a while. I'm like so bad. I really need to, but like it's definitely somewhere far over 100.
Over 100.
Like literally almost half my size.
Yes. Well, you know, what made you decide to get weight loss surgery? Because he didn't lose, he got surgery, little help.
I mean, like it's just really it was a tool, and I think that it was just something that really helped me jumpstart, you know, the life that I definitely wanted to lead. It's just like I wanted to, you know, be the best me that I could be, and that's, you know, always something that I wanted to do and something that I struggled with, and I needed that push in the right direction, and now my mindset has like completely changed.
Yeah. You seem like the type that will never gain that weight back. Like, you'll be like a Jennifer Hudson, you know, who's kept it off.
Yeah, no, I'm holding on,
yes,
you know, to the new me, just like, you know,
well,
I'll do whatever it
takes. Good for you, EJ. And you're everything like tight. Like, do you have any loose meat?
No, I'm pretty like together right now. I don't think that I'm gonna need like a skin graft. Everything is right and tight and in place.
Yes.
So, like, trying to keep it that way.
That's one of the things about being young, though, and losing a big amount of weight is that it will actually be able to stick back to your bones. Now, somebody told me that Star Jones is a dear friend of your family's, and your mom, Cookie, arranged for you to get together with Star.
Yeah, I had lunch with her a few months before my surgery, and she just gave me a lot of, you know, really insightful information, and definitely assured me that, you know, it's a tool. It's not, you know, actually, you know, wake up and you're thin. You know, you have to work at it. You have to change the way you eat. Yep. You have to change your workout schedule. You know, it's all on you.
Yes.
And I work really hard,
yes.
you know,
yes.
to, you know, keep looking snatched.
Yes! What I love when I see people that were larger, you know, like you were, and then you get thin, is all of a sudden, because one thing about being large is that your bags, your shoes, your glasses were always on, as they say, fleek. But now, a whole world has opened up regarding clothing. What are you loving? What are you loving?
I'm really loving showing skin right now. Like, I'm really all about skin. I'm all about, you know, things that are meshy and like holes and like, you know, sexy and you know, jumpsuits. I've always been a fan of jumpsuits, and now I can finally fit them. So like, I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
So, do you have a boyfriend?
I'm not dating anyone right now.
Yes.
I'm really all about me. I'm all about having fun. You know, I'm all about my career. So like, there are just other things. I'm just like not ready to be tied down yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Trust me, there are a lot of offers on the table, though.
I'm sure there are.
I'm, you know, really, really happy just doing me.
Yeah. How old are you now, kiddo?
22.
Yeah. So you're still at NYU?
This is my last semester, so like, literally next week I'll be done.
And you want to be a fashion?
I'm really happy doing entertainment. I have, you know, some really other things on the table. I've been, you know, doing some auditions for acting. So, you know, I'm just, you know, playing with a lot of different stuff right now.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So now the Rich Kids of Beverly Hills is shot in L.A. You're back and forth, like jet lag constantly.
I strategically planned my schedule, so it's like Monday through Wednesday school and then back to L.A. to shoot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm like total jet setting completely.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Do your parents give you an allowance?
Back to this question again?
Yes, yes.
You know you're never going to get an answer.
Okay.
You know what? One day you can just come into my closet and just see for yourself.
I can imagine.
And we'll play, and we can run around in fur and trains.
Don't you love a train?
I mean, how can you not love a train?
Exactly.
All of my bathrobes have trains. Yeah.
Okay.
Living for a train.
Okay. Were you loving Rihanna last night? Was she your favorite?
She was my favorite. Because I think it's always important to incorporate theme at the Met Ball.
Yes.
Like, I love, you know, all the beautiful gowns, but like, really the challenge, you know, for those fashion, you know, for fashionistas and stuff, is to incorporate the theme.
Yes.
And she took it and ran with it and did not come back.
No. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Now, I heard you also liked Kim K's dress.
I liked Kim's. I liked Beyonce's too. You know, but I completely agree with what you said about, you know, the copying from Beyonce like 3 years ago. It was a little bit much. And even on the red carpet, both of them last night, you know, were having similar motifs. I think they, you know, needed to
Illusion
switch
mesh.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, who's out? What about Solange's dress?
I thought it was interesting. I'm glad she incorporated the motif.
The fan. It's a fan. Hello,
it's
China.
it's just not very flattering.
You know what?
And she can't even really hold it up.
I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed that dress a lot.
It's just hard to wear.
I enjoy conversation with you.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
I enjoy conversations with you.
Yes, and I will be watching. Everybody, this is E.J. Johnson. Clap it up for him. Fantastic. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Rich Kids of Beverly Hills premieres the 3rd season on Sunday, May 24th at 10 o'clock on E! Up next, I'm going in the Wendy kitchen to cook some Mexican food for Cinco de Mayo. Don't go far. It's Cinco de Mayo, and that means one thing. It's time to cook some Mexican food. Here with some delicious recipes is the author of Latin Delight, our friend, celebrity chef Ingrid Hoffman is here. ¿Cómo estás?
Yo muy bien, ¿y tú, amiga?
Ingrid, what are we making?
We are starting out with a delicious, fresh watermelon and mango salsa. Then we're moving on to some enchiladas suizas. And then, the best for last, we're gonna have a beer and tequila cocktail.
Well, let's get started. So what are we doing?
Very easy. We're gonna start out with a cup of watermelon, seeded, cubed, small cubes, a little bit of mango. This sombrero is like almost not letting me cook. We got some cucumber, 1 cup of diced cucumber. We've got some nice, delicious herbs, both cilantro and parsley. What I know?
It's the only, look, Mexican is my favorite food group, but Cilantro is not my business.
You know why? Because you actually have a gene that allows you to taste it like soap. And it is genetic, by the way.
Is it?
It is, absolutely.
I mean, I tolerate it because I'm a foodie, so I will soldier on.
You should have told me. I would have made it for you without the cilantro. Little bit of jalapeno. The jalapeno will make your hair rise.
Perfect.
Little bit of lime. And we've added salt and pepper to taste. We mix that up. We've got some ready to go. You need to let it sit a little bit so that all of those flavors get the wedding marriage there going.
I'm really tasting the watermelon.
It's very fresh.
Very delicious.
It's my own take on a salsa, just to do things different.
Well, you're a
Give it a
genius.
twist.
Okay. What's the next thing?
Here we go to our salsa verde, which is the base of the enchiladas suizas.
Okay.
So we're going to do it from scratch, very easy. We've got some tomatillos, about 6, some poblanos, little bit of cilantro, little bit of onion. There we go again.
Okay, what are poblinos?
Poblano chiles.
Oh, chilies, okay.
Yes, it's a chili, not too spicy.
Okay.
We're going to do a little bit of chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, you can just do water. Salt and pepper it a little bit. If you're short on time, get a good quality store-bought salsa verde.
Okay.
And then you just spruce it up if you want to add a little bit of cilantro. In your case, not, of course. We quickly zip this.
But it's good.
I was prepared. It's delicious. You don't even taste the cilantro.
No.
Because the tomatillo has a lot of acidity, so it's nice to balance it out. So this is the sauce. We've simmered it. It's nice and warm.
They're waiting to see if I double dip.
We're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of sour cream, just
Parmesan
a little
cheese?
bit, and sour cream. Now what we do is that we mix it all up.
Okay.
We're going to pour it in here because we're going to dunk our enchiladas, and I'm going to do a little bit right here in our
On the
shredded
chicken.
And so what we do, we take our corn tortilla. She's liking it.
Mom, you know
I
what?
love it. Look, this is a
definitely tastes-
dunk.
Oh, okay.
This is a little dunk.
That's a soak-in.
We get it nice
Ingrid.
and soaked. Yeah. You can say that.
I love
and then
it, though.
what we do is that we fill it with the chicken, shredded chicken. If you have a shortcut, just do some rotisserie store-bought.
Okay.
We're going to roll it up. And we're going to
so
put
good.
it face down into the rest that we already had ready. We're going to put a little bit of the shredded cheese on top, bake it, and guess what? I got some ready to come up. And look at how beautiful and delicious.
Oh my God.
Yes!
And it's really good. This is really, you know what? You know how good this is? This is so
Yes,
good.
I do.
I'm not even going to use hot sauce. And I use hot sauce on everything. Now, what are we drinking?
We are starting. Ooh, I just spilled my tequila.
Apparently, you've started early.
I started early. Blood orange sorbet.
Okay.
Just buy it at the supermarket. That makes for a nice base, gives it nice flavor. If you don't like blood orange, any type of flavor of sorbet will work.
Okay.
Okay, come on, baby. There you go.
By the way-
now, tequila. Woo!
Perfect.
And then we're going to go with the beer. This is why I like Cinco de Mayo. Who needs an excuse?
Interesting.
Who needs an excuse for
Oh.
a party, right? What happened?
5-second rule, or I kiss it up to God. This is really good.
Salud, amiga.
Salud.
Salud, guys. Gotta stir it.
That's an interesting combination.
Bottoms up.
Very interesting. I could deal with this. Bottoms up. For more information on all these delicious recipes, go to wendyshow.com. Ingrid, always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks for
Everything
having
was
me.
delicioso. Ask Wendy is next. Ingrid. On an all-new Wendy, nobody gets the story like we do. Thank you for coming here to get your news. And his new Broadway role, his husband. I'm so excited to meet David Berka. Plus, our spring cha-ching. We've been giving away a lot of money, and we've still got more to give.
Thursday on an all-new Wendy.
Putting the cha-ching in spring. April 23rd through May 20th. I'm calling Lucky Wendy watchers every day with a question about our show. And then it's a spin to see how much they can win. Watching Wendy could pay off big. Get details on how you can enter for your chance to play on my Facebook page now. Welcome back. put that whole pan of enchiladas in my office. How much more time before the show's over? How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Lauren. How you doing?
Good. How can I help you, Lauren?
So, me and my boyfriend have been together for about a year. We've had no trust issues. But last weekend, I found female deodorant in his back seat.
Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
So when I asked him, why do you have female deodorant in your back seat? He was like, I bought it for myself. I think that women's deodorant works better than men's deodorant. It's much stronger. Should I be concerned?
I don't think you should be concerned, but don't sleep on it. You know, it doesn't mean anything. Plenty of men use women's deodorant for just that reason. Are there any men in this audience that use women's deodorant for that reason? Not you all. So, you know.
Okay.
Don't be concerned.
Okay.
But don't sleep.
Thanks, Wendy.
Okay. You're very welcome.
Hi,
How you doing?
Hi, my name is Lorena. I'm from the Bronx. How you doing?
How you doing?
And now I have a husband and a 16-year-old son. And every year for Mother's Day, I always splurge on my mother, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, my stepmom, and no one ever does anything for me. So I'm thinking about disappearing this Sunday and just take a spa day. Should I do that? Am I wrong?
First of all, to me, when you become a mother, you only owe one person a card or a token, and that's your own mother. Okay. The rest of the day is supposed to be all for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
I will do that.
Happy
then.
spine.
Thank you so much.
Sure. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Good.
My name's Julia. I live in a community, and we have a community newsletter that I volunteered to be the editor for. So lately, though, I've been really busy with work. I volunteered about a year ago. In the past 3 months, I've been busy. I need the extra cash. So I was wondering, how do I back out of my commitment of the newsletter without disappointing my neighbors?
You have to find your replacement.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
responsible for finding your own replacement.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So good for you.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right,
Wendy.
everybody, more Ask Wendy next. Don't go far.
Make your feed a little more fabulous. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for hot topic updates, candid pictures, and of course, behind-the-scenes dish. Get in on the conversation today.
We're back with more Ask Wendy. Everybody have a seat except for you.
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
Great. My name is Anthony. I live here in New York. And my question for you today is, so I've been seeing this guy, and we're starting to catch feelings, but initially the relationship was just about friends with benefits, which is great.
Yes.
So before it gets too serious, what should we do? Should I move on now or kind of stick it in? I mean, it's good.
You would like to be boyfriend and boyfriend.
Actually, we really don't want to be in a relationship.
All right,
but I think it's just since we're around each other so much, it's just naturally happening. But we're like, should we back away or should we just kind of
You need to
go
back
forward?
away.
Right?
Please.
I think so.
Yes, move on.
Yeah.
All right, good luck, Anthony.
Well, thank you.
How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Kara. How you doing?
You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Your hair and the dress.
I know.
How can I help?
I've been on and off for my ex-boyfriend about 5 years now, but we were only in a relationship for 6 months. I'm still in love with him, unfortunately, but he's not ready to be committed. How long should I keep waiting on to be with him?
Exactly. Bye, Felicia. Really? Like he's okay. I hate to break your heart, but you're cute enough to get another. If what it is that you want is a boyfriend, and you've been on and off with some guy for
And
5
I'm
years,
31.
and you're 31,
Hey, now.
those are 5 years you will never get back.
Yeah.
Move on. Okay. Very good. We have time for one more quickie.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Rita. How you doing? I've been married for over 10 years, but my husband, he's always losing things. He loses his phone, his wallet, his keys.
Yes.
And then he blames
blames
me.
you.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Because I got one of those.
Yeah. But then the problem is when he finds it, he doesn't say sorry.
Oh, no.
He doesn't acknowledge that he located it.
Okay.
He just pretends. So how can you help me to right his wrongs?
I'm an expert at this. Okay.
Okay.
You go to him and you say, you found your keys. They were right there in front of you. You owe me an apology.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make him apologize.
All right.
Good luck, Rita.
Okay, thank you.
Up next, everybody, it's time to play Spring Cha-Ching. Don't go far. It's time to play Spring Cha-Ching, where one lucky Wendy watcher could win up to $5,000 on our big wheel. So let's get our contestant on the line.
Hello, hello.
Katrina Carr from Mountain Home Air Force Base in Idaho. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's me, Wendy. You realize that you are our Spring Cha-Ching contestant today, don't you?
Oh, my God, yes.
Yes, exactly. Okay. The important thing is, have you been watching our show every day?
All day, every day, Wendy. I love your show.
Okay, terrific. Thank you, Katrina. It's time to find out how much you're playing for. So my Suzanne is going to spin the wheel and flip your hair at the same time. Yes, Suzanne. Yes. Yes.
Big money, Katrina! Big money, Katrina! Big money! Come on, Katrina! Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money!
Katrina, you're playing for $1,000. Yeah. Listen closely because you only have 15 seconds to answer, and your first answer is the only answer, okay? No waffling. Okay. This is a good one. Yesterday, in our Trendy at Wendy's segment, which celebrity did I say was photographed reading Nicole Lappin's book, Rich Bitch? And go!
Rumor Willis.
Yes! Oh, my God! Congratulations, Katrina. You got $1,000. Thanks for playing. Say, you want to be like Katrina. Yeah, thank you, Katrina. If you want to be like Katrina and have a chance to win up to $5,000, go to my Facebook page to enter and keep watching every day because I might be calling you. We'll be right back. That's your mom? Yeah. I'm socializing with my people. She's from Jamaica, Queens, and that's her mom. And her mom has been dying to come here. That's all I'm saying. I want to thank E.J. Johnson. What a delight. Also, Ingrid Hoffman, delicioso. My co-host, my studio audience. They come from far and wide. Tomorrow on the show, the really handsome Alan Thicke is stopping by. And I've got you covered with the juicy hot topics. You can count on your girl. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.